I think we are all live. Took me forever. I was somehow not, I don't know. Work's been ick. Spent more time in meetings today than I thought I would, which resulted in me not getting as much work done, which resulted in me working a little bit later. I'm probably gonna do some work after stream. Because I'm an insane person. Where are we? So, I've played quite a bit of this since last time. Make sure I don't hit my puppy. She's sleeping at my feet. I have unlocked more stuff. I am now working on... Oh, let me also make the window look a little bit better. Because it bugs me. I don't know if it bugs other people, but it bugs me to have all the crap there. There we go. I could just make a filter that I could turn it on and off, but I honestly keep being like, I don't know how much more of this game I have left. And then I do something like unlock Arcanas, and I'm like, oh, now I need to unlock like 8 more Arcanas. Let's go. For $3, this game is disgustingly good. I just keep thinking like, I just need to make a game. You know, I just hate these cats. They're so annoying and they kill me constantly. I think I need to do this, is what I need to survive 30 minutes with llama. We can pick llama up, I believe, in the first level. I think that's what it is. In the first level. We also need to survive for a while with some people to unlock more Arcanas. Or get to level 99, I believe it is. So let's just go through that list. We can start with Kurochi. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh! Look, we have a new one. I don't know what this one is. Overall duration continuously changes between negative 50% and 200% over 10 seconds. I don't think I like that one as much. I do still like this one. I don't want any of these. Poop. We'll get fire one. Garlic, please. I have also been so mad. There's so many spring sales going on right now. On everything. Steam, consoles. It's driving me nuts, and I don't know what I want to buy and what I can wait on. And of course, I'm a psycho person, so I'm not just... I can't, like, justify more than, like, one thing on each platform ever. And I was thinking the other day, I've been like sitting here trying to look for a new online game to play. I might just go back to Final Fantasy XIV. I honestly am not having that much fun with Destiny. Like I'm giving it a good shot. There are things I like about Destiny. I like the combat and all that. But it just always feels like such an aimless game. Like it's so hard to like feel like you have like, you know, a clear direction you want to go. Especially when I barely understand, like, how to level up weapons and stuff like that. Or how to unlock more stuff, which is the stuff that I really need help with, but no one really has a lot of advice on that stuff. Or at least no one who I've asked has really, like, been able to give me a clear, defined answer of like what. And I get it. I think it's because the game is really designed so that you can do whatever, and most people who are playing have been playing for a while. So, you know, you don't want to like shoehorn people into doing one thing in a game like that, which I understand. But coming into it, it just makes the experience feel very confusing. Like I miss the whole having a clear story mode with the beginning, middle, and end, and then once you end that story mode, you've kind of unlocked the ability to go into every, you know, kind of extra game mode and all that kind of stuff. You understand how like light level and stuff like that works. Just seems like the way it's designed now, you can do anything you want, which means that I feel no drive to do any specific thing. And maybe that's just, I mean, it's definitely just because of how I play games. I'm very much the kind of person who likes, I like direction, I like goals. I'm a very goal-oriented video game player. That's why a lot of times, like, is this roguelite or like, I don't remember. Rogue whatevers. End up like catching my interest so hard is because they don't seem like they have peer progression, but there's very, like good ones anyways, have very clear goals where you can be like, oh, I need to unlock this next. I need to do this. I need to level this. You know, like Hades. Like, you can just go through... Yeah, maybe I should play Hades again. I haven't played that game in a while. I miss that game. But you have the booklet where you're like, oh, I clearly need to unlock everything in this booklet. Kind of check all the list of, you know, abilities and stuff like that that you can get in combos and all that. I like that kind of stuff. Hi Spikers, I love this game, best $3 I ever spent. Just turn your brain off and kill everything. Yeah, I love this game too, it's quite good, and it's a very satisfying one of these. Roguelike, yeah, I mean whatever fits your fighting style. Pick weapons you like and have fun. But yeah. Also, hi, first time here for me. Well, welcome. Just playing some more Vampire Survivors because I was feeling, I don't know. I just wasn't really sure what to play, so I was like, there's more stuff I want to unlock here. This has been my, like, mostly off-stream game, but it was, Tuesday, and it was a long Tuesday work-wise, so I'm just gonna play something chill. I get that at the same time as Dan, addicting, trying to unlock, upgrade everything. Yeah, I just like it as an offline game because it's easy to pause, and I mean I play a lot of video games not streamed. Video games are kind of my way of turning off my brain sometimes, and that's not really copacetic with streaming, if that makes any sense. Like video games aren't just my stream time, they're also my relax time, right? So, this game I feel like is much more of a relaxed time game. But I'm just playing it tonight because I didn't know what I felt like playing. But yeah, I've been playing a ton of it offline. Game slump kind of mood? No, just work tiring me out mentally. Just had a lot of work stuff to do, don't really feel like thinking about anything. Honestly, I have too many games that I have been wanting to play lately. Things like Steam sales going on also not helping. The fact that I feel like there's a million things that I want to play. But I just didn't want to start anything. Overall, I'm tired. Damn you, Steam, ruining my wallet. Yeah, and just like spring game sales in general right now are just like, oh yeah, just go ahead. Everything on your wish lists is on sale. Like, oh, thanks. Every time. And, I mean, hardest part is just, games are like, hey, we're on sale, but you don't have more time to play. You have the same amount of time as you always have to play, and you likely already have a backlog that you, haven't been getting to for a long time, huh? That's honestly my problem. I feel like I just never have enough time to play all the things that I want to play. I mean, I'm the person that waits $60. Fuck you, 25. Nah, you got me. Yeah. I mean, I've always said, like, everyone who complains about games being super expensive, one, there's so many games that are cheap. I mean, this game is $3. It's great. You can dump so much time into it. If you want, you can still play video games for cheap. And 2, even AAA games. Nowadays, you wait, I don't know, 3 months a lot of times, and they're on sale for like 30% off. The longer you wait, the cheaper they get. Very quickly, too. It's not like back in the day where you had to wait like a year or something for, you know, the next Call of Duty to come out for the previous Call of Duty to cost a lot less. It's fairly fast. Gaming's the cheapest it's ever been, despite people being mad about slightest price increases. But again, I have less time than I ever did as a child. I have enough money, just no time. Ouchie. For real, I have about 60 hours into this one, but still buy a game on sale before you know it. Oh shit. Excuse me. Before you know it, the next AAA title's on sale. We'll be fine. This guy even has like an extra life. I'm honestly just I keep just paying attention to chat. No. I'm not getting sweaty about it yet. It's all good. How did you get into the world of... Oh! Oh, fuck. How did you get into the world of gaming for a living, and do you like it? Well, I don't game for a living. This is not... I don't even make money on Twitch. You're crazy if you think that someone with 2 viewers right now is making money on Twitch to live. But anyways, I develop video games for a living. Well, I played video games my whole life. And then I was looking for colleges. I don't know, college-wise, I went to MJC, which is a junior college. You know, did the junior college circuit for a while. God, if this mantis could die now. Sorry. Thank you. I did like junior college circuit for a while, and then ended up going to Art Institute, which is a college that does like has a specialty degree. Or had. I think they're all closed now. Private college had a specialty degree in video game art design. And I was like, I like video games, I like art, I'll do that. And then while doing that program, decided I didn't actually like doing art for a living. So decided to go the programming route, because I liked doing that a lot more. And no, I haven't made anything you would know. I haven't really made any, I haven't worked on, other than like a couple mobile games, I haven't worked on anything AAA, console, or even like for fun games. I work on educational gaming. So we did publish a Xbox product, but mostly we make educational driving simulators. It's pretty much using all the same tools as a regular, like you would regularly use to make video games. So it's all the same techniques and everything like that. It's just not for fun. It's not something you would pick up and be like, oh, I'm gonna Buy this game for a good time. It's very educational. The cat is Boo. He has been very cranky today. He's a very old man. So he's gonna come and try and interrupt my view of things. Yes, I'm talking about you. He's staring at me. Again, he's been very cranky today, so I'm not super surprised that he's looking at me like I need to. I mean, he's a cat. They hate everything. Yeah, the older he gets, whew, the crankier. Let's do this. Jeez, that was a lot of experience. These werewolves are still so beefy. They always take so much to die. I need to go up, but I just can't. Die, werewolves! Get out of here! Squeeze! There we go. That's what I like. Let's see here. We could do this, and then hope for the blue one once the birds combine. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Oh, just this one? I don't even have that item. So rude. I guess that's the only other one I have unlocked. I wasn't sure if you could get special ones in those chests. God damn it. I mean, it's not really gutsy. The two birds combined down into one item. The two guns combined down into one item. So essentially you end up getting more items, which equals more damage in the long run by going with all that stuff. Oh my god, these stupid bats. I just want the knockback. Nope. I mean, please help me get RNG sus. I mean, there's also not really anything else that I particularly want item-wise. Oh, I guess I could have gotten the... Well, we're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose this, absolutely. Excuse me. Coming through. Excuse me. Excuse me. Coming through. Just gonna keep moving. Just gonna keep moving. I mean, I need to go back up at some point, but we're just not having any good up openings. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, every time I try and go up is when I start dying again. I mean, I'm okay right now, but I'm not really doing good in the long run. Like, if I'm honest, this is not doing enough damage. If I'm having this much trouble with the bats and werewolves. Like, we're not gonna long-term make it here. Yep. Yeah. Get some spinach. Well, but I couldn't get spinach. Not necessarily a great run. But it's all good. What was I trying to do again? Oh, reach level 99. Oh, we could do that actually pretty easily. I decided to go for llama. I really didn't have to. Oh. I can go for this one. I like this one on this map. Oh, well, now that I have this, though, I should probably go and get the... Should go get the skull, not go get those. Gosh darn me. Just always can't make up my mind. Yeah, I usually do mono with the candelabra. Oh, let's do Burb. I like Burb. Still one of my favorites. Let's do this because of the Arcana. Nice. hush up, cutie. No, honey. There's no need to bark, okay? Poor little puppers. She's not feeling too good. And she's also been somewhat cranky. She's been a lot more barky. She barks at everything lately. Should we garlic? I mean, it's just so strong with this Arcana. Hi, baby. Hi. Do you want up? Do you want ups? Come here, sweet girl. Let me just scooch that. I got you, baby. Oh. Wanna say hi? Say hi. She's so tired. Weird looking cat. She's a baby corgi. Oh, she's a tired baby corgi. Okay. Okay. Do you want down now? You went down? Are you okay? Is everything okay? No. Say no, mommy. She started her first heat cycle, and she's just exhausted and wants to just cuddle and nap. Poor thing. Okay. Put you down, sweetheart. Dog hair on my lip. I like that I just didn't even think about whatever that option was and I just selected it. Keep moving. Let's go. I'd like to get to that before we start getting a little too surrounded. Oh, we'll come back for that maybe. Excuse me. Just gonna squeeze on through here. What you doing, little girl? Playing with the petals? I have pedals for the driving wheel we use for our simulators under the desk, and the puppy's just like stepping on the pedals. She's so funny. I mean, I am totally fine with her stepping on them as long as she's not chewing them. It's a good thing. Okay. We're getting close to this thing. Yeah, we're almost there. Got this. Killing zombie, vampire, thralls, stuff like that. I'm trying to eat my sweater.
Hello there.
Hi, Mason! How you doing? Sweater. Not okay. You have your own things to chew on, honey. Not okay. Just because you don't feel good doesn't give you an excuse to chew on everything, okay? Oh my god, she's looking at me with her big old puppy eyes. I'm sorry, honey. I feel like a monster right now for taking it away. She looks so sad. Oh, I don't want these. Ugh. No, thank you. Let's see how far. Oh, the spinaches are so far. I guess we can run for the spinaches. we're lucky, we'll find a trapdoor along the way. Otherwise, we're kind of going to be screwed by doing this. But let's just hope that we get lucky. Oops. We just let that guy totally hit me. Ouchie. Come on. There we go. Everything was getting a little too close for comfort. Nice. No! Everything's standing on top of my chest. Get off my chest! Okay, let's see if we can't just finagle our way up here a little bit. Excuse me, coming through. Bam, 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 bam. Bleh. So much experience! Okay. Now it's kind of when we start getting into trouble usually. Because these stupid werewolves have enormous amounts of health and never want to die. Yeah, candelabra door. Nice! We needed that. We need that evolution. Nice! We need that black burb. Okay, we're not doing too bad of damage this time. What was that? that a Jenny I heard? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I take back what I said about damage. Oh! Okay, when my when my abilities actually go up. Oh, it's good. Hi little girl, what happened? Oh, I heard you. Did you go poopy? Sorry, 1 second. Let me go check on the little girl. Come on. Come on. Sorry, she had to go pee-pee, so I had to go take off her diaper. Now we are back. If I could get an attract orb right now, it would be awesome. I tried your Discord link and it says it might be expired. I don't know how Discord works, so it's likely the case. Don't worry about it. There's nothing there. I barely used it myself. I never used it before I started streaming. Really, I mean, like, there were a few times I had used it to, like, play games with people, but that wasn't really... I don't know. I didn't really, like, I didn't really join any servers or anything like that. I didn't, like, know what channels were. I had never really used probably 90% of the features of Discord before I started streaming, and then everyone was like, you have to have a Discord if you're a streamer, and I'm like, I don't even have people watching. Why do I need a whole nother thing for me to monitor? And now I just kind of use it to talk to some of my friends, mostly. And I have a channel, but... God, I don't want any of these. Same, my fellow 3 channels, all 3 are friends. IRL. Yeah, exactly. I'm just not very good, though, at social media in general. And, like, I mean, Discord's... The way a lot of people use it, it's really just another, like, form of social media. I'm just not very good at, like, checking that kind of stuff frequently, or posting, or anything like that. Let's do this one. Just... let's see here. Why would... we can go for the guns. I love doubling up guns and birds. Birds and guns and birds and guns. I didn't see that guy. I did not see that guy. This is where my own, like, stupidity starts happening, where I'm just like, I just can't see what's going on the screen anymore. Too many particle effects. Oops. I just ran into him and gave him a fat hug. I said, hi, big werewolf. Looking sexy. And he said, I'm gonna kill you now. And I said, that's fair. Totally fair. Okay, so the last passive item we need now is the tiramisu. It says tiramisu, and I just am gonna always call it tiramisu because that's what it looks like. We're getting close to this one over here. Let's go. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me, mummies. Ooh, chest. I didn't even see the boss. I need to get my birds leveled. Okay, now let's just hope that some of these things happen a little bit faster here. Getting a little claustrophobic. Let us escape! Okay, like, trapdoor would be really good right about now. I do a lot of, like, nice massive damage. Just, like, little tiny bits of massive damage, though. I like that. I don't want any of these. No! No tiramisu! I'm fucked! Oh. Oh, that makes me sad. So at least reduce cooldown, I guess. Well, now I'm sad. Didn't get my build. Didn't get the build I wanted. You hate to see it. Excuse me, flowers. You guys are in my way. It's very rude. A trapdoor. Nope. I'm just gonna start running into these. We have enough health regen. Ooh, we dropped a chest back there. We'll be coming back. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh. Okay, we're getting close to this last upgrade. See, the only thing I don't like about these, like, oh, let's go collect the upgrade. Like, I'm missing out on so much experience. But I just gotta go get it before things start getting too intense at this point. Okay, so that should have been, yeah, so we have all 5 upgrades for that at least. And of course, they haven't given me a single, like, attract orb on the map, so... and they gave me the wrong last item. So mean. Nice. This is very satisfying. The like ripple effect of damage that I'm doing just like from three of my items. It's very soothing. Still really like an attract orb. Like, I left so much experience. And I need to get to level 99 real fast. Oh, well, let's get this chest and then let's try and make our way back, maybe. Well, I don't know if I can make it back that far, honestly, because stuff's gonna start, like, closing in a lot more. And we only have 4 minutes. I don't know if I'll make it to level 99, honestly. I should have probably not focused on trying to get those spinach upgrades. Just not worth it. Should have just stayed for the XP. Stay in one location. It's just like if they don't give you that, like, attract orb, you just can't, like, cross the map, you know? Well, I guess at least we got a ton of, levels right there. That was great. We should get our bird and garlic upgrades. Or evolutions. Oh, just garlic. Okay. I have no idea what's going on at this point. This is very hard to see. I know I'm doing lots of damage. Okay. Well, we got 2 minutes though to get like a lot of levels. I don't know if it'll happen. Oh, I don't think we're gonna reach level 99. This sucks. They could have just given me an attract orb. But they just had to hate me. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Oops. I got a little too aggressive there. Let's see, do we finally get our bird evolution? With 20 seconds left. We didn't even hit level 90 yet. Jesus! Fuck! We got 4 seconds left. Nope. 92. Fuck. We unlocked at least 3 new things, so that's good. Not a total waste. We got a new dude. Gains plus 5% might, move speed, and curse every 10 levels. Okay, I'm tired of Kurochi though. Let's see here. Out of these, who do I like the most? Janara, Imelda. Who are these people? She's good. He's good. I don't like the... I'm not a big fan. Arca. We could go with an Arca run. Sounds pretty good. Um, let's do an extra banish, because why not? Okay, Arca. Let's try for a level 99. Go with this one. And maybe go with the library. Let's try the library. For no real reason. Just want a change of pace a little bit. Let's do axes. Do we want garlic? Yeah, probably want garlic. We want to try and get as much experience as quickly as possible, so garlic's very helpful for that. I like that I say all these things as if, like, I super know strategy. I don't really know strategy. Just like with every roguelite, I'm sure there's people who would disagree with, like, the ways that I play, but this is just so far what I've found helpful. Because, like, with these guys, if you have garlic, you can just run through them like a madman. And you can pick up all that XP real fast. And now, on this map, what gets me are those, red ladies that show up and blow you up. For some reason, I just never see them in the massive stuff going on the screen. So they always sneak up on me. They're sneaky, even though they're not really trying to be. I don't want these. Let us banish El Whippo. El Whippo. Sometimes I just like to like say things as if it's another language, but I'm not trying to. I have my own little like headcanon of what I call like items. El Whippo. Not meant to be correct Spanish. Not even meant to be Spanish. Garlic. Ooh. I do think I like the library a lot as a map. Again, I don't want these. I hate when I have to skip so early. I like to save my skips for later on. Nice. Nice spread there. That's what he said. About my cheese board. That's what he said about my cheese board. Gosh, you guys have such dirty minds. As long as I make myself laugh. That's all that matters, right? So, a long time ago on stream, I started playing Batman Arkham Origins. The probably most inferior of the Batman Arkham games. Then the other day I saw that someone was streaming Batman Arkham Asylum. And I was like, oh, what a perfect game. And now I want to play that. Might play it on stream. I like replay that trilogy quite often, if I'm honest. I just replayed it like 2 years ago, maybe? I just love those games. They're so good. They're so fun. And my favorite part about the first one is that it's only like, I don't know, 10 hours or something like that. Super nice, short, pleasant. I'm an insane person, and my biggest complaint about games nowadays is that they're too long. I know, I'm a crazy person. I'm out here going, I don't have time for these 60-hour games. 120 hours. 700 hours that you can spend in Elden Ring. I don't have time. Give me a nice, succinct 10-hour story. Complains the game is too long, also plays an MMO. Yeah. Very fair. To be fair, though, I suck at playing MMOs. Like, I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV in quite a while. I want to go back to that game too soon. I've been paying for it. And I think I'm giving up on Destiny. Oh, do I go for guns again? Do I try again? I got burned last time. But when it comes to like single player story games, sometimes I just really love a story game that doesn't like meander too much. I'll rip Destiny. Yeah, I mean, I might go back to, it feels like it's such a slog to start. And I am not understanding, like, I feel like I have no direction as to what I want to do. I don't have any, like, personal goals in that game where I feel like there's a clear thing that I should be working towards or doing. And it's just not very satisfying. Succinctness is underrated in games and movies and TV shows. Yeah, not every movie needs to be 3 goddamn hours. Not every TV show needs to last so goddamn long. Everyone out here making all this stuff, don't they know that I have ADHD? I'm just kidding, I don't really, but I mean, I feel like sometimes I just go, ugh. Also, I get want to start something new syndrome a lot. Just the feeling that you're like, oh, I want to start a new game. I want to, you know, I want to watch a new TV show or something. And you have like all these other TV shows that you're like, season like 3 of the 6 seasons that are on Netflix or whatever, and you're just like, ugh, I'm in the middle of it. I'm not at the beginning, I'm not at the end. It's just not as much fun. I like shorter content sometimes. Sometimes. I'm not saying always, but sometimes. And I do feel like single player games, sometimes I'm like, I prefer the single player games that are not just long for long's sake. I don't need every single player game to be Skyrim anymore. I don't have the time in my life. I got a puppy. I got a job. I have friends that I never see. I have hobbies. I'm lying. It's time for hobbies. I need to sleep like 10 hours a day, especially lately because of my allergies. Dude, allergies have been knocking me out lately. I just feel like awful and tired, and it's probably because I'm not sleeping very well. But like at night, I wake up like every fucking hour because I can't breathe. How am I supposed to have time for games? Too busy sleeping with my severe allergies. Come on. I'm 30 now. Or a 30-something. I had that conversation with my doctor. He's like, oh, you're 31 now. I was like, yes, I'm 31. And he was like, he was like, you don't remember? I'm like, no, honestly, I just, time's a flat circle. Who can remember how old they are these days? There's been too many birthdays. I've also been on a Batman kick since I watched The Batman, which, for a 3-hour-long movie, I really enjoyed. I stupidly enjoyed. I liked it so much. I don't know if it was, like, the best movie. It definitely wasn't the best Batman movie. I think the Christopher Nolan Batman, are very good. They're just like good movies. But I think the Batman was like maybe the first time I like actually felt like they were doing the comics in a movie. It just was very pleasant for me. I was very excited about the whole thing. Made me actually, like, really like Robert Pattinson, too. Because I was never, like, a Twilight person. I couldn't stand those books. Bonkers how people thought they were... I could not, handle those books at all. They were just not good. So I was never really into Robert Pattinson before. I think I saw him in something where I was like, oh, he's actually a really good actor. Or seems like a really good actor. And then in the Batman I was like, oh, I get it now. Yeah, no, he's... yeah. I didn't think he was all that hot before. And in the Batman I was like, this is pretty good. Pretty good. And then also, if after watching that movie you don't want to have sex with Zoe Kravitz, then you're probably dead inside. I'm not even into chicks. And I was like, yeah, she's the hottest. She is quite possibly the hottest Catwoman that has ever Catwomaned. And there's been a lot of hot Catwomen. So it's really saying something. Okay. We're doing considerably better level-wise than we were our last run, so this is looking much better. Oh, what do we want out of these? None of them. Ugh. Oh, God. I feel like I don't really need it, but we'll... Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the carts. Oh, carts are so fun. Not ready to commit to my last item though. Part of me still wants the guns. Having like fully upgraded guns and fully upgraded birds is amazing. I've been able to pull it off like twice before. It's just so much damage. We should probably grab one of the guns now, as it appears to us. Let's go. Where's our light stands? Some gold, get an attract orb, get some gold. Uh-oh. We have everything we need, so... Let's go for armor. I feel like armor is very weak in this, but whatever. It's all good. Oh, 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 oh! I didn't see those ladies. They blend in too much to the floor. It's not fair. Okay. Hi, witch lady. See, I think we have both birds maxed out. Oh, come on, wand. Attack the boss, dummy. There we go. This should level up my bird. Nice. we got Ultra Burb. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that, they gave us both guns! Oh, we got incoming explodey ladies. No, get away from me, woman. No one likes you. No! Like, no matter what, the explodey ladies always still hurt quite a bit. Ooh! There's a tractor down there. Yeah, let's kill some more stuff first. Nice. We're doing quite a bit better than we were in our last run, as far as levels go. We're almost at the magical level. 69. Nice. Okay. Get away from me, women! Don't explode on me! Oh, I should probably save this. Should probably collect some experience first. That's okay. away from me! They want my nuts! It is really hard to see like how close these chicks get when that rainbow thing is like on that one side. Okay. Is that both of them? Both of them all the way up? Okay. Let's pick this guy up. See if he'll convert our guns. Nice! Now we can either get Rune Tracer or Pentagram or Fire Wand. Hopefully it gives me any of those as options. Hasn't given us any of those as options yet, but there's still time. Still time. Ouchie. Took a little bit of damage there. We could get Pentagram, but I don't want to right now because they'll erase that big old boss. Burb! I'm a rainbow burb! And now I can see nothing on screen. It is just rainbow showers all around. Okay, this is a lot of options that aren't what I want or need. I can level up none of these. Shit. Should have taken that Pentagram when they gave it to me. Out of these, let's go with the magic wand. I think it does the most damage. Although it's gonna do practically nothing. God, I even set myself up on that one to have like 3 different options, and they just did not want to give me the options. The RNG gods did not look down kindly upon me on this day. Okay, come on, now we just need to get... Did I get hurt? Oh, I got hurt. That was a boss. I didn't even know that was a boss. We just need 12 more levels. Let's hope we can do it. Okay. Nice. Gotten to the high drop. There we go. Liking it, liking it. Grab you. Sweet, I think we'll make it to 99. And get in a little bit of gold while we're at it. $99! Sweet. Uh-oh. There we go. There is so much going on the screen! I can see nothing going on. Well, we hit 115, Jesus. Oh. Yay! We unlocked a thing. Wow, look at that shitty wand I got at the end. do no damage. But look at the guns and the bird. They're so worth it. Look at how much damage they do.